A number of years ago, after the Refuge had purchased our property here on Kannapolis Parkway, I was in my prayer closet one morning and I had my prayer journal out, and I felt prompted of the Lord to designate a page that was just for outrageous prayer requests. And the very first prayer request that I wrote was that God would help us to acquire the Boy Scout camp property that was adjacent to our property. The Boy Scout camp has been here for 81 years. Used to be, it was out in the middle of nowhere. Now there's a 4-lane highway, 3 schools, and neighborhoods all around it. There's so much that's happened in 81 years on this property, and this property means so much to so many people in our community.
I grew up here in Kannapolis. I've lived here all my life. This place here, it hadn't really changed. It looks like it did 36 years ago. I do seem like I remember sneaking over here with some guys from high school one time, and we went down to the pond to do a little fishing. To get up in the morning, that time we brought the scout troop, and to hear the trumpet playing, everybody's getting up, and oh, it was beautiful. We didn't have nothing, but we had each other. It was great. I miss that. I miss that. Where you got kids that take care of each other, look after each other, defend one another, support each other. If you bring something like that back here, it can change a whole community. The possibilities of something taking place like that here at Camp Cabarrus, that's beautiful. To think that, excuse me, to think that that could change these kids' lives, not just now, but for a long time. That changed their kids. Wow, to have that kind of impact. I pray we can do something like that here.
It was Tuesday, June the 26th, that we met with the representatives from the Boy Scouts on this property in Eagle Hall, which is 81 years old. We signed the contract to purchase this property. The representatives from the Boy Scouts, they could clearly see that we had a vision that would take the 81 years of history to a whole nother level. The centerpiece of this property will be a place called the Vertical Center, where kids will have a place to come and hang out after school. I envision a day when we bring inner city kids out here on this property and have activities that they're going to enjoy, things maybe that they've never gotten to do before. There's going to be a place here called the Hope Center. It's just going to be a place that offers hope to people who are struggling with life issues. There's going to be a chapel that sits right beside this lake. There's going to be housing for our discipleship school. I believe this represents a place that our community will be so proud of. It's a place that children, youth, families, adults, everybody can come to a place like this and really find hope and help.
I am so excited for what the Refuge Church is doing on what we used to call the Boy Scout campus. To think that kids can come to this location and they can be safe, they can have fun, they can have help with their homework, they can have an extra portion of food during the day so that they might not go to bed hungry tonight. The golden rule and all the things that Jesus has taught us along the way is going to be manifested by this center and this opportunity. And we're going to create another generation of saved kids and another generation of people who have the values that we hold as dear. I think Life Campus and Vertical Center is going to be about moving forward and not leaving anybody behind.
The late Billy Graham said something that I believe is so important for us in this moment, that we are not cisterns who are made to hoard, but we are channels who are made to share. And I believe that God is calling us to share what we have, the little or the much, so that we can impact the generations to come.